I know Invincible Season 2 is still months away, but I can't help but return to the teaser trailer released 2 weeks ago. I keep looking at some of the scenes, trying to match them with the comic storylines, and I have achieved matching a few of them. Let me talk about certain scenes in the trailer that reveal the major storylines of the second season. The trailer opens with a scene from Invincible Volume 17, Mark's high school graduation. Mark nearly misses an important event while fighting evil like all young superheroes. You can see his girlfriend looking at the empty seat next to her. In the comics, he arrives late to his own graduation with a black eye, and when Amber asks him what happened to his eye, he says he got mugged. He actually gets hit by Kid Thor's hammer, but the show can change it to something else. The first episode of Season 2 can start with Mark fighting some enemies and arriving late at his graduation. From the looks of Amber, she may have problems with Mark's tardiness, and we may even see them have a couple fight. Another scene in the trailer that caught my attention was this: Invincible versus the Immortal. This scene looks like an extended version of a story from the comics, where the Immortal visits Mark and warns him. He basically says that apples rarely fall far from the tree, so Mark is likely just like his father. Even though Mark reminds him that he fought his father with all his power, the Immortal is still hesitant to believe that Mark is a good guy. He says he has his eyes on Mark, and even with a tiny change in character, he will bust Mark's ass. In the comics, they don't fight at this part of the story, but the trailer indicates the show's taking a different approach. I believe this storyline will also happen in the first episode. The trailer also shows clues of an emotional storyline, with Mark's mother having a breakdown after what Nolan did. We see that Debbie says, "I didn't know who he was," and then tears drop down her face. In the comics, there's a part where Debbie momentarily blames Mark for fighting his father and driving him away. I didn't like Debbie blaming Mark for his father's crimes, so I hope the show changes this. As Debbie says she didn't know who Nolan was, I'm assuming she blames herself for not recognizing what Nolan truly was, rather than blaming her own son. I hope this is the case. This storyline could also be a part of Episode 1 because it would happen right after the events of Season 1. The other storyline I think we'll see in the first episode of Season 2 is a conversation between Alan and Thetis. In the trailer, Thetis is surprised to learn about a Viltrumite fighting against a Viltrumite. In the comics, after Nolan and Mark's first big scramble, Alan talks to Thetis, the founder of the Coalition of Planets. Alan reports about Nolan and Mark's fight, and how Mark defended the Earth against his father. Alan's report gives hope to Thetis and the others because, before Nolan, a Viltrumite leaving his post was never encountered. If Nolan left his post, it means the other Viltrumites also can. And if an offspring of a Viltrumite doesn't have loyalty to the Viltrum Empire, maybe other offsprings are on the same mindset as Mark. Thetis thinks it would be wise for them to search for more. This could also be included in Episode 1 of Season 2. The trailer has other interesting things, but I think they wouldn't fit into the first episode because it would be too much. If you like this video, I'm happy to do another one for the other scenes. Now, tell me, what are your theories for Invincible Season 2? Will it be as good as Season 1? Write down your answers in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to next season for more videos like this. See you soon.